This is the truth about social media marketing agencies. I know I said SMMA is dead in the thumbnail, but that's only if you go into 2024 doing the same thing you're doing now. Business models like SMMA, dropshipping, Amazon FBA will never die. You just need to adapt to the changes that are happening. Like dropshipping, when the fidget spinner, you could easily flip that for as much as you wanted in 2015. It was so easy back then as it was such an unknown thing, but now you have an oversaturated market where everyone is doing it. That goes for all of the business models, mainly from social media, apps like TikTok, Instagram, just sharing all the different services that you could do. And that just means there's an increased level of competition, meaning you can't just do the basics, you have to improve your skill, improve your offer, and what you're actually doing. Now specifically to social media marketing agencies. As most people probably know, SMMA is becoming super saturated. Everyone wants to start a service-based business because of the likes of Iman Gaji, Renzo Guevara, all these different influencers and people you're seeing on Instagram and YouTube that are starting these businesses up. And they're helping other things now. They're helping people start up these agencies, meaning everyone's just going to start doing it because they want to be like them. But the thing is, if everyone does it and they keep doing the same thing, then your business is just going to die. Because there's no reason for you to win a client over another person if you offer the exact same thing, because then everyone is just competing on price. Obviously, you can't have the most unique offer ever when no one has it, but that's where content comes in. If you can market yourself to have your own brand, then you're more recognizable. Like the likes of Iman Gaji, he's his own brand. That's how people saw him, and he nurtured his clients through just showing himself that he has his own brand. Having your own brand just means that you can come across to the client and be more unique and memorable, meaning that they'll choose you over another person that offers the exact same as you because you have a brand. You've shown that you can either get views or you can do what you actually teach. That means people will trust you way more and you have way more credibility. Now, the traditional SMMA strategies, they're super outdated. Just offering the same thing. I'm gonna edit these reels for you. I'm gonna get you more clients just because I can, and then somehow you have some email marketing thing that you can do. But the thing is that SMMA, almost everyone can do that now. And obviously there's not so much you can actually offer that's different compared to what everyone else is offering, because it's kind of limited of what you can actually offer. But that just shows how important your brand is. If you can get your brand out and start building up a community, an audience to show that you know what you're talking about, and there's no chance that people won't choose you over another person that doesn't have a brand. You see, would you buy from someone that has 80 followers on Instagram and they get 2 views and they don't even post any videos? They post no videos, they get no likes, their account has no profile picture, a weird bio, and they just don't look like they're a trusted authority figure. Or would you buy from someone who is an established brand with at least 10,000 followers of a real community, getting videos with thousands of views every single time? Obviously you'd buy from them because you see they know what they're talking about, they're getting the views to back it up, and then you can see it on the stories but all the results they're getting. It just nurtures you into buying whatever they're selling, and you can do the exact same thing. All you have to do is start actually posting content, high quality content. At the beginning, it can, obviously not that many people will see it unless obviously you get incredibly lucky, or you get, at the beginning you just get loads and loads of views. That might happen, but it's very unlikely. So at the beginning, you just have to start posting content that provides a bunch of value. Because obviously most people can't pay for insane editors at the beginning. They can't pay for, insanely good camera quality, lighting, and all this different stuff. But eventually, if you start posting loads of content, you'll gain a little bit more traction, and then you can start investing more things into developing your content. Then once you can do that, you'll start getting high quality videos. You learn how to speak to your audience better. You'll get better, camera quality, better lighting. You have better editing. You start leveling up your content bit by bit, because then it allows you to be seen as an expert, and that you actually, have a good perceived value. Because if you have a good setup, you have good lighting, everything just looks professional, then obviously you'll be seen as a professional. You'll be seen as an expert, because that is the perceived value that people are now putting upon you. But with SMMA as a whole, you don't need to reinvent the wheel. Everyone, thinks, oh yeah, I have to come up with this insane new offer. You really don't. You can even just take and look at what someone else is offering, their kind of offer, what they're doing, and just add your own little twist to it, because you can't sell the exact same thing as them and then just compete with them on price if they have more authority than you already, because you're not going to get that many clients unless you're charging a super cheap price. And even then, people will just think, this guy has terrible quality work. So you need to have your own little twist that you offer that, you know, someone doesn't have. You know, obviously then posting content can help you develop your brand, but at the beginning I'm talking about, you need to have something a little bit more or a little bit different that people like wouldn't expect just from a regular SMMA agency. Where we're doing short form content, you're just trying to acquire leads for people, you do email marketing, you're doing, you know, the traditional email gaji style, you can do Facebook ads, maybe you could do Instagram ads, YouTube ads, TikTok ads, all these different things. Just make sure you have something where you're providing, not just saying, oh, I'm gonna get you this many prospects from my ads, that's it, done. But then they kind of want to see, if you don't have much, you know, results, you don't have much testimonials, you don't have much leverage to actually show your clients, then you need to give them something a bit more, especially if you're just doing stuff like outreach and you're not posting content that will get warm inbound leads. If you're just doing outreach, you have to show it that you have a good and clear value proposition, showing what your agency is, what your offer is that would be to them, and just showing what your entire agency is about. Now you see the likes of Iman Gaji, they did Facebook ads. Don't reinvent what they're doing necessarily, because Facebook at the moment I'd say is on the decline. He even shut down his SMMA agency because it just takes too much time for him to run it, and you know, more things he could do that would actually help him scale further, you know, making more money from different areas, because he's so big about content creation now. But you know, things like TikTok ads, Instagram ads, you can even make a tweak to the Facebook ads and just make it, you know, more to the modern trends. If you can do that, then I guarantee you will see some success. You might not go Iman Gaji level, but you will be able to see some success if you have a little tweak in the market that is untapped, or is something that isn't like super oversaturated. Then you should look at all the big game players, what their offer is, what their positioning of their content is, how you should be, you know, positioning yourself as a business owner, as an SMMA owner, and then just kind of look at what you should do and what not to do, as they often share their mistakes, what the mistakes they made, and if you don't do those mistakes, then you'll be ahead of them in the game, as you can fix those earlier than they did. Obviously, making mistakes is all about the journey, and you will make them regardless. You might even listen to them because you think you're doing better than you can do better than them. But those mistakes are what builds your character for an SMMA business, and to build character allows you to mature as a person, and then able to actually build your SMMA agency further, because ultimately building a service-based business is a journey that you have to develop with yourself. If you connect your brand to your business, you can make your business run without you, but a lot of times if you're building a brand, it's all about you posting content, you creating it, and you're the front of the business that everyone wants to buy from. And to do this, you obviously then have to post content. Content is just so vital. I teach people how to post this content, and I also just do the done for you system of content. I do the hook ideation, scripting, I edit the videos with my team that I put in place for my clients. I mean, it's a whole done for you system on top of that, which I've gone through in other previous videos. And the whole thing is just to save people time, and just, you know, all they have to do is spend 30 minutes to record the videos, because ultimately people just don't know how to do these things when it comes to creating content and getting those leads they want to get in. You know, people want warm leads, but they just don't know how to get them. And I'm going to tell you right now, it is content creation. Content creation allows you to be seen as an authority figure in your niche, an expert, and if positioned right, ideal prospects will be coming to you based purely off your videos. Because your videos, if you know how to, you know, speak to the camera, have the right wording, it's so easy for people to see that you know what you're talking about. They'll just be coming right to you if we can target your niche perfectly. But no, officially SMMA is not dead, but the old way is coming to an end. You can't just have an offer that provides nothing else than saying, I'm going to get you this, and that's it. You need to have a brand, a strong brand identity, and just show that you know what you're talking about. You have to show it these days, because there's so many people, you know, running these kind of agencies. To become more than those two people and show that you are more than them, you have to start posting content to prove it. Because if you're getting views, people will know, well, this guy must know what he's talking about for Instagram to push his following, to push his views. But if you did find this video insightful and you gained some value from it, I really appreciate if you subscribe to my channel, like the video, just to follow along for my journey and then gain some value in the process from watching all of my videos.